What's up guys, ACCardShark back again, back with a massive eBay unboxing video. I can't even count the number of stuff I have here right now, and I'm just going to dive right into it. No explanations. Some of them I've already unboxed and thrown the boxes away and just stacked them up. This is over the course of a while here, so I'm just going to start running right through them. First thing I have here is a loose Nintendo cartridge. Again, I've already unboxed it and taken it out of the package. But that game for the original Nintendo, the NES, is Faria, I'm not sure how you say it, with the black sleeve. And there's the spine right there. Just one I needed for the collection, found a good deal, picked it up. Next one is a envelope, padded envelope. Looks like there's one game inside. That is an NES game. Throw the garbage. It is one of the crazy blue cartridges. That game is Tag Dragon. I have no idea what this game is about. No idea if it's any good, but it's a game I need. It's Color Dreams puts out these cartridges. I couldn't think of it. But yeah, Color Dreams, Tag Dragon. Another one that's hard to come across, and that's why I went to eBay for it. Next one up is another padded envelope. This one is from the United Kingdom. So that's kind of cool. Overseas, obviously a PAL pickup. It has a receipt, I believe. Nope, just a dear customer, thank you for buying my stuff. But it is an original NES game. Looks like a PAL version or Region A, but that game is called Kickoff, and that is a soccer game. So there is Kickoff. Just a game that you won't find that often around here, but ordering it from overseas and getting it over here, shipping wasn't that bad, so I figured why not, so I picked that up. Along the same lines, another padded envelope, and it is ironically enough from the same seller. Unfortunately, he posted this after posting the other game, and I wasn't able to combine shipping on this, but it was a game I had to have. Just looked really awesome. Put up by Taito, and it is another PAL Region A game, and that game is Blue Shadow for the NES. And there is Blue Shadow. So there's another NES pickup from overseas as well. Yet another padded envelope. This one I believe is from locally here. Yeah, this one's from the United States. Another NES game I need. Went kind of NES crazy, which is awesome, I believe. I do have some other ones though. But that game is Goal 2. I've had Goal 1 for years. Hard to come across Goal 2. But there you go. If it clears up, which is not going to, I don't think. There you go. Goal 2. Put out by the Bases Loaded guys who made Bases Loaded, and I believe, let me see. Yeah, here it is, right here. So yeah, there you go. There's Goal and Goal 2. So I've got both Goal games, which is awesome. Just again, another one just needed for the collection. Let's see. What's the next one I should open up here? We'll go with this one. Why not? This one's still a little bit taped, so I do have to bust this thing open. This is, I believe, Master System pickups, I want to say. Well packaged, well wrapped. I do have a little bit of a backstory on this one, which I do want to get into. This seller claimed to be new to selling on eBay. Had really stellar deals on his games. A lot of best offers, stuff like that. I was able to get good deals. I ordered 6 Master System games off this guy. He lives about an hour from me. He even offered to say, like, hey, if you want to come and just swing by and pick them up, save on shipping. I said, well, I really can't. I don't have the time to drive an hour to get there. But I said, if you combine them all into a medium flat rate box, it's like $12 for 6 games to ship. It's $2 a piece. That's good enough for me. Ship it to my house. He says, okay, no problem. So he combined them all, put the order together, charged me the $12 whatever for medium flat rate shipping. It came in a standard box, and I'll try to show you what it came. It came in a standard box, not priority. And if you can see what it says there, it says $4.70, and it was mailed media mail. Now, granted, it actually got to my house pretty fast, but that's because it's only an hour away. Media mail usually takes like a week to get to someplace, and because it was close by, it didn't take that long. But the fact is, I paid him $12 something. It was like $12.60, $12.70 for priority shipping, and he turned around and went and spent $4.70 media mail and didn't, and you know, just $8. He profited $8. So I emailed him and said, listen, you know, eBay has strict policies against profiting off your shipping cost. You know, if you could just PayPal me back the $8, you know, it would make me happy. He basically started cursing me out, saying I was trying to steal from him and everything else. And I said, in reality, you're trying to steal from me. You know, long story short, anyway, I had to open a eBay complaint case against him. They found in favor of me and actually refunded my shipping completely. So I got free shipping basically on these. So just be careful, guys. If you're out there buying on eBay, make sure they're paying the shipping that you're paying for. Like keep that in mind, because I mean that would have cost me $8 I didn't need to spend. So anyway, guys, 6 Master System games. First one is cartridge and box, no manual, but that game is Spy vs. Spy. Now the back is a little bit jacked up, a little bit of paint or whiteout or something, but the spine looks good. I'm cool with that, not a big deal. Next one is, I believe, let me see, this one is complete in box, and that game is Teddy Boy. I have no idea what this is, but it looks like maze platformer. I have no idea, but here's some screenshots from the back for you. Yeah, I have no idea. But Teddy Boy, just a game that I needed, and I got a good price on it. I did get a couple of PAL pickups, but I'll show you those in a second. Next one is cartridge and box, no manual, but that game is Golden Axe. That's an absolute classic from back in the day. So Golden Axe. And then the last 3 are actually, I believe they're PAL region games. Yeah, PAL. First one is incredibly hard to come by, apparently, according to my app. I don't know. I don't know a lot about the Master System. I just know I like the games, and I'm trying to collect it. So, but Desert Strike. I have this game, I believe. Yeah, I have 2 different complete in box for the Genesis, soft case and hard case, because I love this game so much. But apparently it did come out for the Master System. It is, I believe, from England, I want to say. But I was able to pick that up, and that one is, as you can see, the labels look different on the PAL games. They're white, and they have a little bit of an overlap there. But I was able to get Desert Strike for the Master System from the seller. And then the next one is another PAL region game, cartridge and box, but with no manual. But it is also PAL, and that is Shadow of the Beast. And there's the spine there, Shadow of the Beast. That one, again, also has the white label on it, Shadow of the Beast. And then the last one is one that I never even knew existed, but it comes with the manual as well as, I guess, the registration card. So it is complete in box. I've heard of these games, obviously, from like the Genesis and all that kind of good stuff, but this is James Pond 2 Robocod. And that is Sega Master System. And there's your spine right there. James Pond 2, codename Robocod. I have no idea. I mean, it looks awesome, and I got a steal of a deal. And unfortunately, I went back to the seller's page just to see what else he had, and he has such great deals on his games, like such cheap deals. But because of the way he handled things, I don't want to buy from him again. And in a way, I should, just to force him to do it correctly. And like, he can't say no to a sale, but I don't want to almost give him my money, even though I'm getting good deals. It's so tough. It's so tough. But anyway, that was the pickups, the 6 Master System pickups. This is a collectible I picked up off of eBay, and I don't have the box. I unboxed it to check the condition of it so I could leave feedback. But just something awesome for my shelf. You guys know I have a deep love for this game and this series of games. But it is a Vault-Tec lunchbox from Fallout 3. It was part of the collector's edition for Fallout 3. Unfortunately, I got onto this game after it was already long out, and I wasn't able to get the collector's edition. But this Vault-Tec lunchbox is in amazing shape, and it's got the little mascot guy on both sides there, and then on the top handle, it's got the lunchbox handle, but it also has pictures. Let me see if I can get it. Pictures of the guy underneath there as well as the bottom. And you open it up, and it's just a plain lunchbox on the inside, but just a really cool collectible. I did get the Fallout New Vegas Collector's Edition, if you guys remember, from like, you know, what, 3-4 years ago. And that is up on the shelf, so I wanted to put the Vault-Tec lunchbox on the shelf next to it. Just a collectible for the game room, something awesome. Still have like 4 or 5 more boxes to go, guys, so hang tight. This is a great unboxing. I'm just so thrilled with what I got. The Next thing I picked up is a pretty rare find, and especially for the price I got it for. I did send a best offer. I think they were asking like $50 for best offer. I think I sent him a best offer of like 20, and he accepted it. And I was just like, okay, cool. Complete in box for the Sega CD. Absolute gem of a find. I dare I say really rare find. It's the CD backup RAM cart. It's basically the RAM cart. You have external backup memory for the Sega CD, so you can stop a game at any level, save it, come back for more, right where you left off, basically. And you just basically, it's a safe card, and that's really what it is. Back when they didn't have memory cards for games, this was basically a memory card. And to get it complete in box, the box is a little bit torn up on the one corner, but just looks really awesome. Not only is it a great collectible, but awesome just to use, especially with games like Wirehead. Like when you're playing Wirehead and it's basically based on trial and error, and you keep screwing up, it gets really frustrating to have to go through all the stuff again. So to be able to save it is just amazing to me. Absolutely epic. So really, really awesome find on that. Along the lines of some collectibles, I was able to find some Mario Brothers collectibles, and this I'm really stoked about. The first one I got only because it was included in the auction, but pretty cool collectible nonetheless from the N64. It is a plush Mario, like flying with the wings in his hat or whatever. Still has the shelf, or not the shelf tag, but the tag, Nintendo 64 collectible. Pretty cool. I mean, I didn't get it for this, but it will make a really cool display up on the game shelf, and really, really awesome. The reason I did get it was for this next item. It is copyright 1989, and it is just an absolute gem. But it is a plush Mario. Really, really scary looking. But it's a vintage Mario plush, I guess you want to call it. But it's got like a hard plastic face on it. And his hands are hard plastic, his feet are hard plastic. But in really, really good shape. These things go for a really decent amount of money. And this is usually how you find them. This one came with Mario's hat. So you actually had the hat to put on his head. And it's actually complete. Like most of the ones you find on eBay, you really don't find it complete with the hat included. So this came with the Mario from the N64 era as one auction. And I just completely jacked the camera up with hit the power cord. But they are just an awesome find. Like I said, this was just thrown in. This is really what I got it for. So this will be on the shelf next to my Donkey Kong, my Alf, my Q*bert Bank, that kind of stuff. Like just a really awesome collectible like that. So that's just a really awesome find. I'm really happy to have. Moving down the line here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more items. This is actually technically not even an eBay pickup. I'm going to tell you guys about something cool, and it's just a really, really awesome avenue to find games. If you guys, I'm going to shift over here because the camera moved. If you guys are on Facebook, look up some video game collectors or collectibles pages. There's a lot of pages out there where people, you just join. It's all free, and you get like people just posting pictures saying, hey, I'm weeding out my collection. This is what I'm looking to sell. And you find some good deals. So this one guy posted like a huge list of Super Nintendo games, and I saw 2 games on there that I've wanted forever and never picked them up for whatever reason. Didn't get the right price, or just whatever reason. I just didn't find the right deal at the right time. This guy had them, and he gave them to me for a stellar deal. So I did pick them up, PayPal them. I had the games in 2 days from, I believe he's in Wisconsin to Pennsylvania, and he got them to me in 2 days. First game is ACCRaiser for the Super Nintendo. As you can see, there's your spine. It is a little bit beat up. Not beat up, I shouldn't say that. It's really not the correct term. There is like a small tear right there on the label, which he gave me a discount for because he knew I was a collector. So ACCRaiser, just always wanted that game, just never picked it up. And then the second one is complete in box for the Super Nintendo, and I don't really care about getting these complete in box, but that was the way he had it and I wanted the game. But that is ACCRaiser 2. Both just, from what I understand, just both amazing games, and I've always wanted both of them in my collection, and now I have them. This one is complete in box. I'll spare you the time. It is complete. It has everything inside. I did open it prior to recording. A couple dings, in the box, like right there. Other side looks pretty decent, but just an absolute gem to find. And the guy was just looking to unload his collection just to get some extra cash and just free up space. And so I got a really stellar deal. And you know, I asked him for his asking price, and his asking price was pretty low. And I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna haggle. You can haggle with people too. I just you know, chose not to because he was giving me a good deal to start and included shipping and everything. So 2 awesome pickups. Those are from Facebook though, not eBay, but still internet pickups. So I included it. 2 more items to go. This one is absolute, just awesome to have. I can't even describe it. I was playing a game on my phone called Guess the 90s on my iPhone, and this peripheral came up under a video game section, and I was like, oh my god, I remember that. And then I realized that I didn't have the game, and then I was able to find this at a steal of a deal, complete in box with the peripheral and the game for the PlayStation 1. That is Time Crisis. And that does come with the GunCon, as you see. It includes the GunCon controller. This is, as you can see, a huge fat box, which it has to be because it comes with the game as well as the peripheral. But the slipcover is still obviously on it in really good shape. This is the actual box that holds everything in it. In a second, I'm going to cut and then I'll show you this one because this one is really, really awesome. But as you can see, complete in box with the GunCon, everything included. I don't remember what I paid for this, but it was a steal. I mean, I wouldn't have paid too much because I didn't really have to have it for my collection, but when I saw the price and I gave him a best offer and he accepted, I was just like, I can't turn that down. I mean, I absolutely need this for that price. So I was able to pick that up. Yeah, so that's an awesome pickup. Time Crisis, their first Time Crisis with the GunCon, which the gun is actually the hard part to find, believe it or not. But complete in this box with the slipcover and everything else, going to look awesome just sitting up on a shelf in the game room as well. You know, I'm going to bust it out and play it as well. But and then the last thing I have here looks like it's bagged up, which I'm going to have to bust open, of course. It was in a box. I just took it out. Let me see what I can do to pull this out here. Let's see. It is really well packaged, apparently. Try to rip that open. Just another. Speaking of peripherals, it's another peripheral for a different system that I just found to be awesome, and it's really well packaged. I need to try to really bust this thing out. Let me see here. Now it's in bubble wrap. But I especially playing Miss Pac-Man on this system. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to buy this. There we go. Finally. Oh, it's friggin' awesome. I love this thing. Especially playing Miss Pac-Man on this system, I really wanted to have this because of the type of game it is. But the peripheral I did pick up was for the Sega Genesis, and it is the arcade power stick. You don't come across these too often in the wild. That's why I picked it up off of eBay. The buttons have some really good play in them. ABC, you've got Mega Fire for each button. That you can turn on and off. The Mega Fire speed slider is right here from min to max. Start button right here, and then there's your joystick. The joystick has some really good play in it. Really clean. I mean, and it even has like a spot to rest your hand while you play, which is awesome. It has the standard plug for the Genesis, so it plugs right into it. And being that for home versions at least, Miss Pac-Man, the only way you could get the fast arcade type speed without having a cabinet is on the Genesis. You put it on like Turbo Booster or something, and I just want to play it with an actual arcade joystick. So I was able to pick this up for a really decent deal. It is a little banged up, but it's been used, and I'm not getting it for collectability. I'm getting it to play with. So really awesome arcade fight stick. So I changed my mind. I'm not going to actually unbox. I'll do it real quick for you. I wasn't going to unbox this GunCon, but to not show you guys what it looks like is a shame. I'm looking at the thing being 19 minutes long already. But as you unbox this, you see that it has original ads. Here is the Time Crisis game right here, complete with the instructions and everything in good shape. And then if I dig quickly, if I dig through into the bottom of this box, you see the GunCon sitting right there. So I'm going to pull it out here and I'll show you real quick. There is the Namco GunCon for Time Crisis 1. As you can see, it's in really good shape. It Has really good play left on the button there. It does have the buttons on the side. You got A and B on both sides here, so while you're playing it, you've got the click and you've got the A and B for whatever you have to do on the game. But it is the PlayStation brand and everything else, and it says Namco right on the barrel. So, I mean, just like I said, an epic find for that time crisis, guys. Arcade stick, we got Master System games, Super Nintendo, Sega CD, the RAM cart. I mean, stellar on that. A bunch of cool NES games, guys. Such an epic epic eBay unboxing. It may actually be my favorite episode of eBay unboxings. And of course the Mario brother, the statue. I forgot something. Hold on one second. I actually got this in a prior eBay unboxing and didn't show you for a reason. One last collectible for the game room, and then I promise it's over. I was able to get this for, I paid $40 for this, and it was actually a steal compared to what it normally runs. This is a heavy statue for my game room, and it is of the BioShock Big Daddy. And it is, you know, absolutely awesome. It's got the drill with the blood. It's really, I wish you could feel the weight on this. But it's just absolute great detail on this figure. I mean, the cage around his face, everything. I was able to pick that up. It came complete with its own collector's case, which I'll show you now. It's like a hard plastic case, but what this person did, by the way, that came, I believe, with the collector's edition of BioShock 1, if I'm not mistaken. But this slides up, and what he did was he actually took the back scene of BioShock, which, as you can see, was taped on the back here, and put it in there. So when you put the figure inside the case for display, which is exactly what I'm going to end up doing, see if I can do this without dropping them. Basically what you're going to get, there we go, is the Big Daddy standing there with BioShock, or I should say with Rapture, in the background. Really epic, awesome item. The guy, you can tell, took care of it. Put a lot of work into the display case and everything else. The story behind this guy is that it arrived to me and his drill was actually snapped off. It broke completely off in shipping. And I had actually asked him to put insurance on this. So what happened was, when it showed up, again, another lesson for eBay buying. Take pictures. If anything is wrong, take pictures immediately. I took pictures. I emailed them to him and said, listen, did you put insurance on this? He replied, yes. I sent him the picture. I said, you know, it got here, but the drill broke off. He, completely understanding, awesome guy, offered me a refund. I didn't want the refund. I want the item. And it was a clean break, so I knew if I had some crazy glue, which I do, I could reattach it. As you saw, it didn't look broken I mean, at least to me, it doesn't look broken. So I was like, no, I'm going to be able to reattach it, but can you please put the insurance claim in on it? What happened was, basically, I fixed it, but because it arrived broken, he put in the insurance claim with the post office, and they refunded the purchase price of the $40 purchase price. So basically, because it was broken, I was able to fix it and make it look brand new, but I was able to be refunded $40 of my $50 purchase price, and that, to me, is just epic. I mean, that's an awesome deal. To get this Big Daddy collectible. As you can see, there's the drill. I'll try to show you close up. It doesn't really look. You can sort of see right at the base there's a crack, but it looks pretty darn good to me. So I was gonna put that in an earlier unboxing video, the last one, but it was still broken, so I had to fix it, and then I basically threw it in with this one. So that is it, guys. That is the longest I've ever talked on an eBay unboxing video. We're on 24 minutes now. I apologize for the length, but there was some epicness in this video, and I had to share it with you guys. So that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. Till next time, ACCardShark. Take care.